Hi, Scott Miller, CBSSports.com. One man versus one fan here in Port Charlotte, Florida with the Tampa Bay Rays, and I am with
Josh Copeland.
And Josh, where are you from?
Sarasota, Florida.
And how long you been a Rays fan?
Ever since they started.
So you go way back.
Way back. Really far back.
1998, inaugural year in the American League?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And for you, who's your favorite player, first of all?
I would have to say Evan Longoria, and if it's not Evan, I guess Balfour would be my next guess.
The Australian reliever.
The Augie.
How about your favorite all-time Tampa Bay Ray?
I really don't know. It's such a hard pick. There's so many good players on this team right now, so it's not really a favorite all-time player. I like the whole team in general. So
it just sounds like not surprising for a team that never had a winning season before last year. Even your all-time favorite Rays probably would come from this team, not the previous. Now, you're not going with Jose Canseco?
No, sir, not Jose Canseco. Even though he was a good player, he's not my favorite, that's for sure.
Now, okay, so the team last year starts winning. As you say, you go back to 98 with him. You join him. The team starts winning. They're rolling through the season. They clinch the division. They get into the playoffs. They're going through October. The playoffs, the World Series. Now, all those fans, how many of them you think go way back to 98 with you?
Hopefully all of them, but in reality probably maybe half, maybe a little less. But I guarantee you this year they're going to have a lot more fans. So,
how did you see baseball change in Tampa Bay over last year?
I guess that's a good question. I don't know. Just a lot of more fans going out to the ballpark with the good season that they had last year. It made for good ball and history making. So,
how many before last year? Now you got your Rays cap going. You got the #1 foam fingers.
Yes, sir.
Before last year, just generally around Sarasota, or even when you went into the Tampa Bay, St. Pete, Tampa, how many Rays caps would you see before last year on a given outing?
Very select few, that's for sure. The apparel definitely jumped up since they'd had a really good season last year. So, but there is a lot of hometown fans in Sarasota, Florida. So more than usual, but definitely, hopefully, it picks up this year.
What do you think this year's team? What do you think going into the season? Can they win it again?
I think this year we're gonna clinch the division again, but this year is going to be one difference. We're going to actually win the World Series instead of just 5 games.
What do you the American League East, a very difficult division. What do you think of the Yankees?
No comment on that one.
It's the internet. You might be able to use some words you couldn't use on live TV. Still no comment?
Well, hopefully money buys them a World Series this year. Obviously, being the Yankees, they got a lot of tradition. They're a good ball team. It's going to be interesting this year to see what happens between the games with the Rays and the Yankees. It's going to be interesting.
How about the Red Sox? What do you think of that?
Red Sox, once again, everybody in our division, I like them all. They're all really good ball clubs and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be an interesting year. The Rays are going to have to step up their game this year.
Is Baltimore still in the division?
Yes, Baltimore is definitely in the division. It used to be our game winners back in a couple years ago. We could always rely on getting a win with Baltimore, but they're definitely a tough team this year. So we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll sit back. We're going to watch David Price flourish this year, and Carlos Pena and Evan Longoria smash some balls over the fences, and we'll see where it all leads.
Yes, sir. And go Rays.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.